And so I have a main question that you could read here. So basically it's what are you looking forward to this year? And then on these different index cards, I have different aspects. So you can choose, like in your creativity, your friendships, your health. So there's so many possibilities, and then you can choose which one you want to talk about. So Table Topics is a time where we ask a question, hopefully a thought-provoking question, and you have between 1 to 2 minutes to answer the question. And then after that, you're timed. So it's kind of a like quick thinking on your feet. It's one of my favorite parts. I know there's improvement in the speaking aspect. I want to do more speeches this year, as I want you to. So got to lead by example. But you know, Sarah let me do a fun one to start off with. So here we go. And so either I will take volunteers if you want to raise your hand. This one's the easy one. This one's about you and something fun. And the nice thing about it is the reason why I thought these were good questions is because you're in a safe space here to talk. And this is your forum. So this is your platform for right now, 1 to 2 minutes. You've got the spotlight. Tell us what you want. And maybe if we know what you want for this year, we can be there to support you in your speeches, in maybe your leadership roles. So how can we be of support? How can we be your cheering squad when it comes to what you want to do this year? So the question is, what are you looking forward to this year? And you have a variety of different topics. You could look up here. I won't spoiler alert it, so you'll have a nice fresh speech. And so I'm going to start with the man of the hour because I just think it's such a nice time period to be a fiancé. And so I'm going to ask Brady to come.
Wow. Woo! Yes.
All right. Regale us with your
Okay.
wordsmithing.
All right. Well, thank you very much. So, what are you looking forward to this year? Okay. So I can choose any of
You
these.
can choose any of those or pick your own.
Okay. I am going to choose this one. So it says education. And it says higher degree, new certification, technology, or AI. So what am I looking forward to this year? It's not necessarily education in any of these one trenches, but something that as I get older, I realize is incredibly meaningful to me is improvement, just general improvement. So I am looking forward to making strides forward in every aspect of my life, and specifically reading a lot more. And Owen, you've inspired me a lot with your reading. The book I'm reading that I think you'll like is, it's called Team of Rivals. It's a history of Abraham Lincoln and how he marshaled the Republican forces to become president. And something that was very interesting that I learned just last night was he was a really hilarious guy, apparently. And one of the stories that I read about last night about Abraham Lincoln was he told they were very consumed with the revolutionary generation, and there was a story where there was a particular American revolutionary hero went to England to visit the British as like a diplomat. And at that time, they were still very saucy about the Revolutionary War and which direction it went. So they made a big spectacle about putting a picture of George Washington in the bathroom. So when he went to the bathroom, he came in and he immediately noticed there's a big portrait of George Washington above the toilet. And when he went to the bathroom and he exited, all these English dudes were sitting outside the door, like snickering, like, oh, you know, how embarrassing was that? And he quickly quipped, he was like, no, I found it great, you know, because nothing will make an Englishman shit faster than George Washington. So, you know, I bring that up just because there's a lot of things that we want out of our life. And for me, the biggest thing I found that makes me happy is moving towards a goal. So I am committed to reading more, you know, being a good fiance to my spouse, future spouse, doing better in business and helping my team get to where we want, and obviously being a big part of this community here and, you know, excelling in my ability to speak. So, thank you.
That is awesome. So now we know Brady is going to be our bookworm. He's going to be reading. So if you have any good recommendations, you could refer, and then you could ask him if he has any good recommendations. So
Owen is the default bookworm.
yeah.
That's right.
Owen is our wise scholar. That's a given. But it'd be neat, you know, just like if there's any book recommendations, that's a good idea for this club. If you have any good book recommendations, okay. The next person I would love to hear from is Mr. Franklin Scott Small. You're up. I sound like
Scott
such.
is your middle name?
I sound like I sound like such a mom. I said your whole name.
That's right.
It's because I processed this membership
That's me.
application.
When you're in trouble.
Thank you.
Here you go.
What am I looking forward to in this year? Okay, I'm gonna choose this one. It says possibilities, meet new people, new friends, reconnect with old friends. So, it's an exciting year for me. It's, I'm not sure what lies ahead. My natural reaction is I want to kind of jump at the first open door. But I want to be wise that as things present themselves, that I don't get in a rush. And when you're looking to find work, I understand that 70% of that needs to be networking. So I want to meet new people, meet new friends, and say, how may I help you? So that's my take on topics.
That is awesome. Well, we highly support you in that. Scott is shifting careers, and so we're going to wish you all the best on that endeavor for sure. You know, he's always the man behind the telephone, or I said telephone, that ages me, behind the cell phone. And I would like to call up Billy, because he always has something wise to say. Billy, regale us with something wise. Come here. So,
Right.
how are you? How was your
I'm
Christmas?
doing great.
Yeah?
Doing great. How are you?
Good, good. So, tell us something good.
That's amazing.
What aspect of your life?
Okay. This is what I want. Everything in here is I really want that. Let me pick one of these. So, I pick what are you looking forward to this year? All right. Good evening, fellow Toastmaster and honored guests. What I'm looking forward this year is a better version of myself. So my goal is I want to make sure that I become a better person every single day. So I reading book, I listen to good audio book, and keep learning even during that Christmas and holiday when I have time. I'm learning, I'm reading, I'm watching all the good stuff that about improve myself, improve my business. I'm doing financial, I'm doing stuff, so I keep learning, growing myself as a father too, and educate my kids. And then now I set up the what's it called, a YouTube channel for my girl Brianna. Brianna Happy World. She make video every single day now. We post in there, and then she said, I want to make money from YouTube, so I'm gonna start making videos.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so she started subscribe, she started to make a video. So that's one thing that I did during the holiday, and then create a YouTube channel for her. And she started making a video. Every time you spend time with her, I feel like the world really good, really happy. So I put the YouTube name called Brianna Happy World. So and then I want to show the good role model, become a good role model for my kids, that I can grow, become better, and they can become better and become a good person too. And I keep telling, now I set up my second boy want to play basketball, so I set up the basketball hoop inside my house. So we don't have to buy games to sit inside my house, so now I keep shooting, practicing everything. So really amazing. And then that's my goal, is to become better version of myself and a good role model for my kid. Thank you.
Thank you. I love that. If you know anything about Billy, you know he's always trying to be just the best dad and just the best family man. So I really admire that about him. I'd like to hear from Grace. Grace, tell us something new and refreshing about the new year. Come here. So that's the main question. You can pick whatever topic or whatever.
Okay, so the question again is, what are you looking forward to this year? And of the options, I really like creativity. So, like Billy said, New Year's, new resolutions, new you. I want to become a better person as well. I want to see myself improving each and every day, each and every month, each and every year. So something that I have felt compelled to is tapping back into my creativity. Unfortunately, as a person who's graduated college, has a job, kind of fell into this kind of mundane, step after step, kind of same old life. Something that I've abandoned is going out to do new things, being creative, being spontaneous. I fell into the habit of, after work, just laying in bed, scrolling my phone, watching other people be creative. I'm seeing a wealth of creativity from people just like your daughter, creating their own content, while I'm someone who's just sitting consuming. So instead of being a consumer of creativity, this year my goal is to be someone who is creative and who is producing content. So that might be tapping back into drawing, coloring. I've been getting really into coloring books, just a little bit of artwork there. And maybe even filming YouTube videos like my mom. You know, the possibilities are endless, and I'm still brainstorming, but that's my goal for this year, to produce a little more creativity instead of just consuming it. Thank you.
The prodigal son returned. I think we should call Mr. William Grismer up to the podium. Mr.
Oh, we don't have time?
No. How are you?
Thank you.
Good to see you again.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Question is, what are you looking forward to this year? Let's see. Friendships, relationships, family. As far as friendships and relationships, I'm at the part of my business where I've pretty much gone as far as I can by word of mouth. So I haven't advertised, I haven't really networked that much, and it's gotten me pretty successful. But if I want to continue to grow and compound it, then I'm going to need to get out there and network and do sales and talk to people and build relationships. So, but the problem that I'm having is, as a owner of a business, I'm an owner operator, I have, it takes about 8 hours to do operations throughout the day, sometimes more. So I'm gonna, right now, in the next year, I need to figure out a creative way to do the relationships, the networking, the sales, and the operations. So that's gonna be very difficult, but so instead of sleeping in till 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock every day, I'm gonna have to wake up at 7 a.m., 6 a.m., 7 a.m., and maybe use those 3 or 4 hours in the day to do networking and sales, which is it's a very big challenge for me because, I just like to sleep in. So no matter how hard I try, all last year I tried waking up at 7 o'clock a.m., trying to wake up on time. And as a business owner, you don't really have a boss, so it's really easy to just sleep in and get to the work when you wake up. So this year I'm going to focus on waking up early, 7 o'clock a.m., then spend the first couple hours first 3 to 4 hours of the day building relationships, and then going to things like this, events and functions like this. So,
That's how you got me here.
yeah. And Joy, I want to congratulate Joy. I haven't been here for very long. How long has it been? Maybe 6 months, 7 months. But your speaking has dramatically increased. It's gotten way better.
Oh, you're so kind.
Yeah,
Thank you.
really, really.
I met Will at a business networking mixer, and he was with Tommy, who was the president at that time. And they're like, "You guys doing Toastmasters? Come to a meeting." And he's the one that brought me in. So he's good at networking, so he could do what he says he wants to do.
Thank you.
Yeah.
No, but really, you've
You're very
really improved. Really improved. It's like second nature up here when you're speaking. So, thank you, everybody.
This is also a chance for our new guests
I know,
to
right?
kind of soak their feet in the water a little bit. John, would you like to try your hand at coming up here and maybe answering a question? Would you like to come up? You came here for a reason, so we're gonna make you a printer that can speak in public, right? We're gonna make you a printer that can speak to the public. Okay, all right? So here's the main question, and you could pick whatever topic you'd like to talk about for 1 or 2 minutes. Okay? Do your best.
Maybe I choose the health. Yeah, I'm very care about my health. Yeah, if I got a time, I will go to exercise. Yeah, but during the COVID, I didn't take almost any exercise at that time. So it's people about 2 or 3 years. I didn't do anything. I just stay at home. So when I come out and I try to do something, I suddenly found I can do nothing. Yeah, before that I'm very good at volleyball, but after that I even cannot take the ball easy, you know. So I thought, oh my God, what's happening? So I try to do everything. I go to hiking. Before I can hike 4 or 5 miles very easily, but after that, even 2 miles, I feel it's so hard. So, it's, yeah. So I keep try everything that I can do to keep me get a house and house again. So. Yeah, I try a lot of things, and now I feel a little bit confident. So, what my point is, I thought if you want to keep health, you have to keep doing exercise. Yeah, so yeah, that's okay.
So we're going to ask, because we only have 2 speakers, if you'll indulge me, I wanted to ask a couple more people. Christina sang Reveche, that's hyphenated, so please come on. Welcome.
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster.
Sure. She's the Madam Toastmaster.
Oh.
I'm just Joy, but here you go.
Table topics.
Table topics master.
Okay, what do you
That's the main question, and you could pick whatever facet you want.
Oh, just any of
Yeah.
them. This is interesting. What am I looking forward to this year? Last year I made a decision to retire from my day job. And that was after a couple years of planning and thinking through things. And people asked me, why do you just want to stop working? You're still young. What are you going to do? There's nothing to do when you're not working. Well, in a sense, it is true because the focus of your life is different, it's changing. But now that I have retired, there's so many things I do. So when I look at these cards, there's creativity. I want to dig into that. There's finances. I definitely need to look into that because I'm now retired. I have no source of income. Health, friendships. Yeah, we got reconnected a few months ago. Education, everything is something that I'm working on. But I think the biggest thing that I look forward to this year is the time to reflect. I have been so busy with so many different things, and it became an excuse of mine to do things that I don't want to do or things I prefer not to do. I just use work as my excuse. Now that I'm not working, I don't have that excuse anymore. And it allows me to reflect on things that I've done. I have taken so many notes at meetings and things. I never taken the chance to look at them. I journal some of the things. I started journaling a little. I never looked back. I read books. I took some notes. I never looked at them. Now is the time for me to reflect, and I'm grateful that I have that time now to actually do the reflection. And of course, Toastmasters is one of the things that I kind of got my feet a little wet in 20 years ago, and that has been 20 years. So it's great to have this opportunity again to attend a Toastmasters in a new chapter, and again, grateful to be here and happy to meet all of you. Thank you.
That was awesome. So, hi, how are you? It's Alice, right?
Allison.
Allison, hi Allison, how are you?
Yeah,
Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year. Actually, come a little bit because I have a birthday party today.
And but
Your
you're gonna be here
birthday?
for the rest of the meeting.
Congratulations!
Happy
Happy birthday!
Yeah, so I kind of, but I think I already lost last time. I already have a musician panel last time, so I really want to make it today. So
You know, we're here to support you, and I'm so glad you came back. Thank you. So, Allison is actually a pianist, and she wants to improve her speaking skills so she can hold better music events and just be a better speaker, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember you're a pianist.
Yeah, thank you.
So, you look so pretty in the pink today, too.
I went to Keaton for
Yeah.
haircut.
Oh, well, you look very fresh for the new year.
Yeah.
Allison, would you like to take a stab at coming up here and talking?
Yes.
So there's a question here, and you said you really want to embrace Toastmasters, so here you go. Here's your question, and you could pick any of these topics, or if you want to talk about what are you looking forward to this year.
Okay.
Okay? Here you go. Oh, let me shake your hand.
Oh yes.
Okay, there you go. Okay, there you go.
Yeah, maybe here possibilities. I like this. Meet new people, new friends, and reconnect with old friends. Actually, I've been traveling and kind of changed different cities. So from like past 10 years, I live in East Coast for over 5 years in Philadelphia, Connecticut, and Baltimore. And I went to the middle of the United States for the Kansas and for the 3 years for my doctorate degree, and then I moved there for almost 2 years. I kind of tired to traveling around and want to settle down here, and I like to meet new friends. I kind of new adventure for me to create my career and building my new story here, and also want makes we're some good friends, and I also have birthday party today, so I hang out with my friends with dinner and karaoke and things, and reconnect with old friends is maybe from my music event I can reconnect with my old friends. They're my classmates to reconnect it, and maybe because there's a different story and different different section from my life. So I really kind of appreciate that time and to enjoy the friendship and new friendship and reconnect with old friendship. Thank you.
I really applaud Allison for being so brave. She's a quiet lady, but she's working really hard on like finding her speaking voice. We talked on the phone just a little bit. She loves parties, so she was really sad to miss our Christmas party, but we'll have more events. There's hot chocolate. It's not a party, but there's like a little bit of food today. Hot chocolate and some empanadas. We always love to hear from someone who has walked this road a very long time and has a lot to say, just has so much wisdom. I'd like to give a couple more people the opportunity. Elliot, can you come and talk to us a little bit up here?
Oh yeah.
Big dog. Big dog.
It's always nice to see him and his wife when they come to events. Happy New Year.
New Year. Isn't it terrible when you spend so much time looking and reading? It's time to recalibrate what's here.
There it is.
Nice. So what would you like to do? What is your goal? What's your aspiration? Got aspirations? World traveler?
Yeah.
To travel, just be healthy, and to be happy. It's nice to travel. I think any time that you go is irregardless, but I consider it very important because one of the challenges I find is I work for an international company. And one of the interesting things I always found is we good Americans have to get the job done. We have to make the deadline. We have to handle the changes that occur. And no matter what, the product must be turned out. And when I dealt with people overseas, I had a tendency to come in early, especially Europeans. So I showed up at work around 7 o'clock our time. I called them up, and lo and behold, you could hear the surprise in the voices because they figure by the time we show up at normal work hours, they're gone and out the door and enjoying themselves. So it's the priorities of traveling and seeing what's going. We here have a tendency to focus too much on getting things done and not enough time to celebrate all the accomplishments we have achieved. So I look for the happiness to go and put things in proper perspective. Obviously, in order to do that, you need to maintain your health and be happy. So the happiness of the holidays and the good yummies that we eat and the things that we enjoy, the stuff that happens with the end of the football season and the recent baseball conclusion, is great food, but it's always the matter of saying, hey, how about the veggie plate that we go with that for the hors d'oeuvres, hors d'oeuvres as I like to call them. So it's a matter of staying where it is and enjoying it. You stay healthy, and obviously you can more or less stay happy out of it. So more or less that's what I look for, to be able to travel, to go places. Sometimes it's big exciting things, and sometimes it's short local things. The things you miss, you don't think about. Think of all the people come and visit you and talk about the places, and they're so local, and we miss them because we don't have time to think and look about them. So enjoy the new year, recalibrate what you're thinking about, and Madam Tabletop.
Thank you. That was really good. Actually, the inspiration for this table topics, although it is a fresh new year, actually came from someone who has been really awesome the last month, just really being right hand to me, and that's Sarah. So Sarah, give us your insight onto what's going on for the new year and give us some wisdom.
Possibilities, new languages. So I'm going to pick up the new possibilities and languages, but also answer what are you looking forward to this year. I have a lot that I'm looking forward to this year. I usually, for New Year's Eve, I write down a goals list. I'm very OCD, as I was saying before, so I don't just wake up one day and go, okay, I'm gonna do this. I have to wait till January 1st because then somehow I can count the days that I'm being successful and it feels like a proper reset period. Some of them have to include with like going to the gym. I've had a gym membership for like the last 3 years. Have I used it? No, we're not gonna talk about that. New Year's, new goals. I have started learning German. My aunt speaks German and she lives in Austria, and I thought it would be really exciting to really surprise her with the language whenever I go and visit her. Plus I have 5 languages under my belt, so I thought it would be easy. Come to find out, it's kicking my butt. But again, it's the first week of January. New hobbies, I want to start reading more books. The last time I read a book was back like in college, and that was a while ago. I won't age myself, but I'm trying to bring that back. And I usually like a lot of fantasy books, plus I'm trying to read a lot of self-confidence books to kind of bring myself back up, because this year really kicked my butt as well. And then the new languages have to do with German, but I'm also learning ASL, because I used to work for the Ren Fair, and a lot of people came in signing, and I just thought, darn, what a missed opportunity. So I've always wanted to learn it, and so I'm trying to do that. But what I'm really looking forward to this year, and hopefully it's before the end of the year that it happens, but that I end up in remission. So for those who don't know, I was diagnosed with cancer earlier last year. It's been a little bit of a battle up and down because you don't get doctor's appointments as you want them, but we're still standing on our feet, we're keeping our head above water, and hopefully by either this appointment that's coming up or by March, hopefully we'll come out with good news, so I'm keeping my fingers crossed.
Yay.
But it's been a battle, and the reason why I'm looking forward to it is because the biggest worry is always the people that I live with, is with my mom, and she's had cancer before. My dad just passed away from cancer. My cousin just has cancer, so we're just picking up every bingo card of cancer that there is, and I'm sure that's not what my mom meant when she said follow in your parents' footsteps, but she should have been more specific about that when she said so. So we're here learning about these types and just kind of doing these doctor's visits together and also learning. And then hopefully when I actually complete it, I can do a speech about what it is and what happened and how to be strong from it. Thank you.
I know I wanted to have more people say what they want for the new year, but I know I have to move on to the next opportunity. And so I'm gonna hand it back to our Toastmaster of the day. We are gonna take a 5-minute break, but I'll let her do that. So let me just introduce Kelly back. And if you can vote, if you can remember who are the speakers that you heard, you're gonna vote right now.
Actually, we're gonna get the timers report
Oh, I'm
first,
sorry, I'm sorry,
because if
sorry.
somebody's speech
Oh,
doesn't.
You're right, sorry about that.
So, Rika, if you would give us the timers report. Once you hear Rika, will make it clear to us whose speeches were within the time frame and then qualify if you voted for. And then we'll vote.
Okay.
Alright, so fellow Toastmasters and welcome guests. So we have total 10 members speech, and Brady, so 2 minutes 8 seconds. Yeah.
Qualified.
Not qualified.
No,
No,
qualified.
qualified.
Just
30
There's a 30
seconds.
second
Yeah.
30
buffer.
Oh, okay.
Anything under 3 minutes.
Oh, sorry. Okay. So Franklin is 40 seconds qualified, and then Billy, yeah.
You gotta speak a minute.
A minute, yeah. Minimum 1 minute.
Above
Oh,
1 minute,
so
below 3
okay,
minutes.
so not qualified. Sorry. Okay.
Sorry, Scott.
Yeah.
No worries.
And Billy is 1 minute 50 seconds qualified, and then Grace is 1 minute 30 seconds qualified, and then William is 2 minutes 10 seconds qualified, and then John, yeah, thank you, and then 1 minute 42 seconds qualified, and then Christina, Christina, yes, 2 minutes and 18 seconds qualified, and Allison is 1 minute 46 seconds qualified, and then Elliot is 2 seconds
2 minutes.
2 minutes 17 seconds qualified, and then Sarah is 2 minutes 30 seconds qualified.
Yeah.
Thank you. So now if you'll take a few moments to write on one of your slips of paper of those people that qualified, who you felt did the best job.
We're gonna hand that to Grace.
Thank you. Hand this to Grace, and then we'll have a 5-minute break.
Okay.
So